Hello, Scrapbookers. This is Megan, and I am back today with a new off-the-board layout. So you will have seen the layout that I am scraplifting today that I got off of one of my Pinterest boards. And I will leave a link down below so that you can find the pin if you would like to also pin it. So here you can see my first thing that I am doing is I am cutting apart all of these 2x2 squares from this Crafty collection. So this is the new Let's Be Crafty collection from Simple Stories. I bought mine from the Peace Craft Love shop. So I will have a link down below. And also, I thought it would be fun to use my silhouette to make some hexagons because this layout calls for hexagons. And so I decided to use a paper from, I believe it was the Maggie Holmes Garden Party. And I don't remember which paper it was, but it was an off-white one with polka dots just kind of randomly around it. So I cut out these hexagons in 3 different sizes on my silhouette, and then I just cut apart these 2x2 squares. I'm also going to cut apart a few of these bigger sizes. I think that's like 2.5 by 2.5 probably. But that works out to add just a little bit more of a crafty look and feel to the layout. Now I'm going to do some mixed media. So I am bringing in this Brutus Monroe. Oh gosh, what was it? Hold on. It was a limited time product called Glitter Glaze, and the color is Winter Mint. I'm not sure, like I said, it says limited edition on it, and so I'm not sure if they still have it in the shop, but it was really, really fun to play with. So I'm just going to add a teeny tiny little bit up here in the corner, and then also on the left-hand side, I'm going to add another space for it. And then I'm going to, I think I'm going to start putting everything down on the layout. So the hard part about using this glitter glaze was that it took forever to dry, and I kept putting my fingers in it as I was scrapbooking. And so I kind of have to change up the cluster on the left because I kind of scratched a bunch of it off, and I was kind of frustrated with myself because I kept forgetting that it was there. I should have just used my heat gun tool and dried it really fast, and I eventually do that, but not until most of it is screwed up. So there I did show you the product, and I will leave a link below for you to find it. Okay. Now I'm going to start putting the layout together. So I have these 2 photos of my scrappy bestie and I when I went to go visit her back in 2020. And I knew that I had to use this Crafty collection for at least a few of the layouts that I scrapbook of her and I hanging out together. Because of course we're scrappy besties. So got to use a Crafty collection, right? Okay, so I'm just placing these hexagons that I cut out all around the layout, and then I'm going to ink the edges on a few of them. Well, actually, I think I inked the edges on all of them. And at first I was thinking I was going to use a purple color called Petal from Close to My Heart. That is an older collection or an older color, so they don't have that specific color, but they do have other purple colors that are available in my shop, which I will leave a link down below. So this Happy and Crafty little cut apart, I thought would be a good title for this layout. So I'm just going to cut around the words a lot closer, and then I'm going to also ink the edges on that as well. I think maybe I want to put it somewhere else, maybe in one of the mixed media clusters, but in the end, I leave it there right above the photos, and that turns out really awesome. Okay, now here I have all of the hexagons inked on the edges, and then I decided to add some washi tape to the photo, and then I'm going to start gluing everything down. And so that's going to take a little bit of time, so I'm going to cut all of that out and I'll come back and it'll all be glued down. Okay, now everything is glued down, and I am just going through all of these chipboard pieces that I got in this bundle, excuse me. And I'm also going through my sticker sheet that came in the kit that I ordered and putting down some embellishments, just stars, not stars. What are they? Hearts and little buttons. And they're super cute. I'm also going to add some sequins towards the end of the layout, and that just totally finishes off this layout. I'm obsessed with sequins lately, which I really need to use up my sequins, and so it's about time. But anyway, this is about it. I don't think I do much more. I'm going to fast forward to the part where I do add some Nuvo drops, more in a like paint way than like as Nuvo drops. Okay. Okay, so here is where I am going to start adding my sequins, and I used 2 different sequin mixes. The first one is called Lilac Blooms, and the second one was Hummingbird. And the Lilac Blooms is more of like a pale purplish pink mixed with dark purple. And then the Hummingbird is oranges, red, and pinks. So this layout steers more towards the pinks and purples, so that is what I'm going to go with. Although there is some yellow and orange on the layout, I really didn't like the orange of the sequin mix that was in Hummingbird. It kind of clashed with this layout, I feel like, so the pink and the purple went much better. So I'm just going to put clusters of 3s around the layout in a bunch of different places, not just in the 3 clusters that I have. Thank you so much for watching today. This is it. I hope you have a great and wonderful scrappy day. Make sure you check out all the links below because there's some amazing ladies playing along this month with Crystal in her off the board month-long challenge. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time.